the Bible makes it clear that witchcraft is really a form of the occult, as is Satanism. The word occult comes from the Latin word meaning secret or hidden or esoteric knowledge or practices. So when the Bible makes reference to witchcraft, it means anyone involved in some form of the occult. Now basically there's three categories of the occult. First of all, there is divination. And divination is seeking to know knowledge past, present, and future using things like astrology or horoscopes or channeling, tarot cards, tea leaf reading. And it can even include human or animal sacrifice and looking at those organs inside to see if they're arranged in a certain way to take omens from those sacrifice. The second thing is sorcery or magic, and this is seeking to control or manipulate reality for their own purposes. This also can include animal or human sacrifice to accomplish their ends. And the third form or category of the occult is spiritism, which is seeking to communicate with the dead through a medium. Now, I want to get down to some nitty-gritty things very quickly here. Those who practice witchcraft and Satanism today hold to four general beliefs. Number one is animism. Number two is pantheism. Number three is polytheism. And number four is relativism. Now, animism is the belief that everything has a soul, whether a rock or a tree or a person. And pantheism is the belief that everything and everybody is God or is divine. And polytheism is the belief in many deities, but also a belief in multiple levels of reality. Finally, relativism is the belief that there is no right or wrong morally or religiously. Now, what do witches do? There are several levels or several categories of people who involve themselves in the occult. First of all, there's the dabblers. The dabblers are experimenting or playing around with the occult. And then there's the eclectic or the self-styled occultists, and they're customizing their own religion for their own purposes, and they're quite dangerous. Thirdly, there's the religious occultists, and this is like Lori Cabot, the Witch of Salem's Temple of Isis, or Anton LaVey's Church of Satan, or it could be the Church of the Circle of Wicca. These are often registered tax-exempt religions in the United States. And finally, there's the intra-generational occultists, and this is a family organization that passes their occult practices from one generation to another. Now, for the most part, you'll find that wherever witchcraft is practiced, you'll find nudity. You'll find people who are practicing their rituals sky-clad. And that's often how they practice their rituals. And secondly, they use magic. And magic doesn't mean sleight of hand. It means invoking a force to influence or manipulate current circumstances. Often a common practice called drawing down the moon is involved, where a priestess stands naked and lifts her arms to the sky and asks to be indwelt by the mother goddess, and then speaks as the goddess incarnate on earth. Witches and coven members practice many immoral, perverted sexual practices also. And we find out about many of those practices in a book like this. It's called Buckland's Complete Guide to Witchcraft. It talks about their rituals, their nudity, all the things that are involved there. And it's obvious to me that God does not want his children having anything to do with witches or witchcraft. He wants us to even abstain from all appearance of evil, and certainly that would include dressing up like a witch or a wizard or a sorcerer.